I had planned Sarah's situation for me to be interrogated by cops. Like, that was whole part of my plan, to make me look not guilty.
What did you end up throwing off the bridge?
You didn't hear about it? It was all over the news.
Right, but I didn't know if you, went through.
Yeah. And the worst part is, we threw her off the bridge, and the body never showed up. Alright, so, I'm hanging out with her. She has... We went to the bank. She took some money out, not all of her money. We're counting it out, and then she goes to walk out the front door. I choke her out, drag her. My biggest problem was the dog, and her dog laid there and watched as I killed her.
This is McAtasney. He unlived his best friend Sarah Stern in December 2016 and almost got away with murder, but eventually, bragging about the crime got him caught. He enlisted the help of his former roommate, Preston Taylor, to dispose of her body.
I choke her out, drag her into the back, put her in a bathroom, and then I had to go straight to work. So Preston came over, took the body, put it in the bushes, and then I was at work. I had a full, night of work, except I left work a couple times, which looks sketchy. To look for my phone, though, which is a reasonable thing to do.
Yeah, you gotta look for your phone. Yeah, you can't.
Which is kind of me losing my phone was kind of a good thing, because the cops are like, oh, he's hanging out with her, he lost his phone, he's going back and forth between his house looking for it. And then I get off work that night, go straight over. Preston and I go over to her house, take her safe, bring that over to my house before we do anything. Then we take her body out of the bushes and drag it over to her back fence, and I crawl, get into her car, and I back up. There's a security camera across the street, so I had to act like her. I watched her every time she backed out. She does the same thing, so I backed out exactly like she did and drove off.
Did you put her in the trunk?
No, I put her in the passenger seat of her own car. And then Preston and I had these walkie-talkies to communicate with. We just used them again. So I was driving, and I had her buckled in the passenger seat.
So she looks like she's just sleeping.
She's just sitting up. And my plan was, for me, I underestimated my own strength and how much a dead body would weigh. Because...
It's lint weight.
Yeah. I got up on top of the bridge to throw her off. My plan was I was going to throw her off, run over, jump over the divider, and get into Preston's car. And I go up, open the door, unhook her, pull her out, start dragging her to throw her over, and then cars start coming up. I see headlights coming. I try to get her over, and I can't. My leg up. The weight from her body made me fall, and my leg went up. So now I'm limping, my leg's up, and there's 3 cars coming up. So I grab her body. Dude, I had superhuman strength, and I threw it in the car, and I picked it up, and her feet were up here, and her head was down there, and 3 cars go by. And then Preston comes over the bridge, goes around, makes a U-turn, comes up behind me. The 2 of us throw the body over, and then we're out.
Oh, so you needed help?
I needed help, yeah. I pretty much hung her, I picked her up and had her just, dangling off the ground, and she just pissed herself, and
because you lose control of your
said
body.
my name, and then that was it. And it took me a half an hour to kill her. I thought I was going to be able to choke her out and have her out in, a couple minutes.
Choked her out for 30 minutes.
I choked her out, and then she was just laying there having a seizure or something. So then I got a shirt, and I just shoved it down her throat so she wouldn't throw up or anything, and held my finger over her nose, and set a timer. That's the only time I had my phone. And it took me a half an hour after I hit start on the timer. This is the thing about heists. There's so much shit that you can't account for.
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know until it happens. I didn't get a lot of money, but I had enough money to just be like living comfortably in my house, tripping, throwing parties all the time, doing whatever the
I
f***
see your
do.
Snapchat, you drinking shit every day.
It's your life, you might as well make it one. What, are you gonna live some boring ass life? I don't feel any different, and I don't think about it. You always think you're gonna try these new things and you're gonna change.
But it didn't change.
It just doesn't do anything. Like tonight, we were gonna potentially kill a bunch of people and get a bunch of drugs and money, and nothing. It's weird.
In a sting operation with police, McAtasney was secretly recorded by his friend, Anthony Curry. The recording captured McAtasney confessing to the crime, providing crucial evidence. Liam McAtasney was sentenced to life without parole for Una living friend Sarah Stern, dumping her body off in Jay Bridge. Thanks for watching, and let us know what you think. Leave the comment below. We upload videos every week. Click that like button and the notification bell if you like the video.